good there. Hello. It's going to be a Friday, isn't it? I can see it already. Switch to camera two, Brandon. Camera two. There you go. There you go. There you go. What is up, everybody? Rich is en route. He is running slightly behind this great Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. See a lot of folks out there. What's up, little doggy? What's up, Montez? What's going on, Mistress? Austin, what's going on, buddy? How you doing out there? It's going to be a great day today. A lot of good stuff to talk about. Hope you're ready for a great weekend. I like the cooler weather already. It's feeling pretty damn good. We'll go ahead and just get into some news you can use right now. This some pretty good stuff right here. Israeli forces have begun a pullback of troops from Gaza after Israel's cabinet approved the plan for a ceasefire aimed at ending the two-year-old war. The prime minister said in a brief statement the cabinet had approved the outline of a deal to release the hostages, a key part of the initial agreement. The government's now approved the framework for release of all the hostages, living and deceased. Didn't detail the more contentious parts of the pact hammered out Wednesday. Hamas is believed to hold 20 living hostages and the bodies of 26 others. Two are still in question of whether they're alive or dead. Israel's pledged to release 250 Palestinian prisoners and detainees, and about 1,700 Palestinians detained in Gaza since the war began. So this is a good start. Saying no sound. Not hearing anything? You don't hear it, Austin? Is everybody hearing it out there? Tell me if you can't, if you're not getting sound. Or don't tell me because you can't hear me. Can you hear me? That's the question here. We've had issues all week long with some tech things. I don't know what the hell's going on, but can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. No sound. Brandon, can you hear me? Can you figure out what's why we're not getting sound out? What's going on here? What the problem is? Brandon, any chance? Let's figure out what's going on here. Mistress says her phone is all the way up and she can barely hear me. And I have no idea why. None. Zero. Okay. All right. Hold on. Brandon, do you... Thank you, Mr. Woodall. I appreciate you. Working on it. Working on it. Working on it. Let me know if you hear it better. Y'all let me know if it starts to come in clear and louder. Something's up here. Okay. Yeah. looks like through OBS. So hold on. I'm gonna kill somebody, bro. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I can hear it. I can barely hear you. It's like super low. Let's see if we just fixed it. I think we might have got it. All right. I'll see you in a minute. All right. Can you hear it now? Now maybe you can hear it. Can you hear me now? Is it going on good now? Is it clear? Is it loud? Is it fine? Give me some feedback here real quick. Let me see if you're hearing me out there. Well, what a Friday already, huh? Tell you what, I'm going to play a song, or try to. I don't even know if I can. Yeah, let's try. Oh, you can hear it now? Okay, good. Good. Finally. I don't know what was going on there. But we've solved it. So let's get back to where we were, doing a little bit of news you can use here. So I was saying earlier that Israel has begun moving out of the Gaza Strip. They are backing out, and the hostage exchange is getting ready to happen. They've got 20 living hostages, I believe, and 26 not on the Gaza side. And then I'm not sure how many Israel has, but they're getting ready to swap, and so that's good. It's a very good start. Moving on. Apparently, swapping your regular soda for a diet version may not be any healthier for your liver, according to new research. A study out of the UK said that both sugary drinks and artificially sweetened ones, even those zero sugar, are linked to higher risk of liver disease. The findings were presented this week in Berlin. The study followed about 120,000 adults over 10 years. None of them had liver disease when it began. Over time, they tracked what the participants drank and also assessed their liver health. People who drank a lot of sugar-sweetened beverages like soda, sweet tea, energy drinks had about a 50% higher risk of liver conditions. But it looks like that those who drank the diet drinks, the lower not of liver disease. So, yeah, go figure. Something that's not organic is worse for you than something that is. Maybe we just all need less sugar, right? Here's a great little bit of information. You know, there's a lot of doom and gloom out in the world, but for the first time in a decade, the Atlantic season didn't have a hurricane that made landfall in the United States as of the end of September. About 25%, 2 months or 25% remain in the Atlantic hurricane season, but experts are warning individuals and businesses to keep their guard up. Well, of course. But for the first time in a decade, to not have a single hurricane make landfall here, that's pretty good. And it shows you that environmental things are often just cyclical. It's just cyclical. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Nah, not doing that one. Okay, this is interesting. 22 states are either in a recession or on the precipice of that. This is according to Moody's Analytics. The states in contraction are spread around the country from Washington to Virginia to Maine, make up about a third of overall GDP. Problems Well, you live life. You know what the problems are. The problem is that everything's expensive right now. The interesting thing about it is, looking at the different states that show to be near a recession or on the precipice, Arkansas is not one of them. Arkansas is doing pretty well, actually, to be honest with you. We are among one, two, three, four, about 10 states that are doing better than others, among the best. So you go figure. We run a pretty tight budget here in the state. And to be honest with you, it's hard to get much poorer than we already are. We can't fall too far anyway, can we? All right. What else is going on here? Yeah, we'll save that. Okay. The airship like S-1500, the world's largest flying wind turbine, recently became the first device of its kind to generate 1 megawatt of power during a test flight. Wind turbines are already a big part of China's big bet on renewable green energy, but the country's always looking, it says, to lower the cost and increase the efficiency. So it came up with a versatile inflatable turbine capable of being relocated quickly while generating significant amounts of electricity. The floating and wind power system, about as tall as a 13-story building, as long as a basketball court, looks like a giant floating airplane engine. It's capable of operating at heights of up to 1,500 meters, where winds are faster and more stable than at the level of traditional towers, which is only about 200 meters. That's pretty crazy. A giant inflatable jet engine, basically, that they're using as a turbine to power electricity. That's pretty damn wild. If you could see a picture of it, it's really, it legit looks like a jet engine, just giant and inflatable. Kind of amazing what technology can do now, isn't it? Really is. Desperate to get into prison and help his young grandson, a 6-year-old man from Guadalupe robbed a local supermarket at gunpoint and then waited patiently to be arrested. The unusual incident took place at the end of September in St. Rose. It's a commune in the north of the Guadalupe archipelago. A former firefighter had no criminal record, walked into a supermarket located right by the police station, holding a firearm, demanding all the money. And then he just sat down and waited. Apparently he wanted to get into prison to help his grandson. Said he was desperate. He wasn't interested in money. He just wanted to get there to see his grandson, at least be able to walk with him. So I don't know what's going on with that, but, that might be the best grandpa ever. Might be the best grandpa in the whole world right there. All right, moving on. No. Yeah, here we go. An elderly Chinese woman was hospitalized after swallowing 8 live frogs to treat back pain caused by a herniated disc. I'm not sure that's a recommended cure, to be honest with you. When suffering from back pain, most people would, take ibuprofen, something like that, maybe use some ointment, a little Flexol 454, or hell, go to a doctor. But she decided the best course of action was to swallow frogs. She heard a rumor that swallowing live frogs would relieve her back pain. Whoever told her that was wrong for that. They were absolutely wrong for that. So after hearing a rumor that swallowing live frogs could help her back pain, the woman asked some relatives to catch some, but didn't tell them what she planned to do with them. She proceeded to swallow 5 of them in one day and followed up the next day with 3. It did not help her back. However, it did produce excruciating stomach pain, which made her go back to the hospital. And they said, hey, stop eating frogs, dumbass. What an idiot. All right. Yeah, here you go. The headline says everything you need to know right here. Company develops plant-based caviar that's indistinguishable from the real thing. Yeah, there's a reason for that. It already tastes like the bottom of the ocean. That's exactly what you're not missing out on anything if you've never had caviar. If you want to know what it tastes like, take a piece of bread, drag it across the bottom of the ocean, and then eat it. That's what it tastes like, only mushier. It's terrible. It's horrible. However, might be better than an $11,000 burger. The Asador Opa restaurant in Spain serves the world's most expensive and exclusive burger. It's $11,000 and can only be experienced by invitation to the restaurant. Burgers have obviously gotten more expensive, but $11,000, that's pretty high. What do you get for $11,000? I don't know. Not enough, I can tell you that. Whatever it is, it's not enough. $11,000 invite only. Come on, man. People are waiting on that invitation for their burger, for their $11,000 burger. Are you kidding me? Stop it. All right, let's do a little bit of sports here. So, man, what a game last night with the championship Eagles and the Giants. Man, the Giants kicked ass. They were facing the reigning Super Bowl champs. Not since 98 had the New York Giants toppled a defending champion. They changed all that for Big Blue when Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo collected a host of historical notes, 5 total touchdowns, and a win 34-17 over the Eagles. Scatterbo is rumored to be in the running for Rookie of the Year and may very well deserve it. Dart, the 2025 NFL Draft's number 25 pick, completed 17 of 25 passes, 195 yards and a touchdown, added 13 carries, 58 yards, and another touchdown, became the first Giants rookie starting quarterback since Travis Tidwell back in 1950 to get a win over the Eagles. So he's doing really well. And then Scatterbo had 19 carries for 98 yards and 3 touchdowns. Second time in franchise history, a rookie's had a trio of rushing scores, the first overall since 2011. So, yeah, the Giants are they're doing quite well here. And they're hitting a good stride. What else is going on here? In the NBA, who's the best shooting guard in the NBA? Well, it's officially a non-starter, narrowly receiving the most votes for the highest honor at his position a year ago. Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards edged out the rest of the field, garnering 33% of the votes in 2024 and 25. They voted, let's see, what does it say? But this season is not even close. The NBA announced the results of this year, and Edwards got 70% of the votes as the best shooting guard in the league. The next vote getter was Cleveland Cavaliers star Donovan Mitchell, then Luka Doncic and SGA. Man, Anthony Edwards is as advertised. He is phenomenal. What's up? Come on in, man. Come on in. Come on in. What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
How are you?
Man, good. Come on, have a seat, man. Have a seat. Let me bump these up here. Good morning. How are you doing?
How are you?
Good morning. How's it going, guy?
I'm Bree.
Hi, Bree. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So get it right up on these mics. You can put on those headphones there. Yeah. And we'll talk a little bit. So go ahead and introduce yourselves to everybody. Tell them who you are.
So I'm Aaron Bradshaw. I'm the chef and owner of Crissy's Pub Style. We're a food truck out of Benton. We travel a lot, so.
Let me get you get on that mic like that. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Man, Aaron, it's been a minute since I've seen you, buddy. How have you been?
Good, busy.
I know you've been busy. I do watch you on social media. You're just going all over the place.
Yep. Sturgis, Daytona, all over the country, so.
That's exciting. That's exciting. And you are Bree. And
Yes.
Bree, what do you work with Aaron as well?
So I'm actually the lead singer of Foreshadow.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's a local band out of Benton.
Oh, wow.
And,
You're in my hometown.
Oh, are you from Benton?
Well, that's where I live, yeah.
All right, I like it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
from the
it.
SC, Saline County.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about yourself?
I'm Kalen. I'm the guitarist of Foreshadow.
Okay. So what kind of music do you guys play?
Rock music. We've debated this a bit. We call it alternative rock, or desert rock. We like the sound of that.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Tell me, what is desert rock?
Well, I think that a lot of people maybe go psychedelic with that. We're a lot less psychedelic, a lot more maybe Midwestern emo with,
Okay.
imagine like Paramore and Evanescence, that kind of vibe.
Oh, that's a good vibe.
Yeah. And then mix in a little of that Midwestern emo.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So, Aaron, I was just actually talking the other day with my chef friend Michael Dampierre.
Yeah.
And he said you guys might be teaming up.
Yeah, so he'll be going with me to World Food Championships this year. Him and Sam Peters. So Sam was on my team last year, but
Right. That's quite a trio there, isn't it?
yes, that is definitely it's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
This year at World Foods.
Now, for those uninitiated, tell people kind of your story and how you got to where you are now.
So you want the whole story?
Well, I mean, in a short version of it.
So I'm an addict, and it took me a long time to get my feet underneath me. Mm-hmm. And food was probably one of the greatest healing things there was for me. So to create a feeling of belonging, food is the easiest way to connect with people.
Man, ain't it though?
Yeah. So.
And you have not just connected with people. I mean, you've knocked it out of the park. I mean, people flock to your truck wherever you go.
Yes, sir. So quality is the number one factor in the truck. Mm-hmm. Nothing's mass produced. Everything is freshly cooked. A lot of places are just using pre-stamped, pre-formed everything, and I try to make sure that I cook every item that comes out of the food truck.
Now, how did you get into cooking to begin with? How did that become something you loved?
Well, I've been in the kitchen with my grandmother when I was 6,
Yeah.
little. So it's always family that tends to start that. It's a mother or grandmother, and that's where mine started.
Now, do you still use family recipes, or have you crafted all your own by now?
Well, there are family techniques and recipes that definitely carry over, but food has become such an abstract thing now that new creations are coming out all the time. So.
Well, I remember it wasn't too far back where you went and won some pretty big awards at the Burger Championship, right?
Yep. So first year was a perfect score, first place finish in the opening round, and came in second in the world. Second year appearance wasn't quite as good, but we did really good, and this will be my third year at the World Championship.
Yeah, no, if you get second in the world, your burger's pretty damn good.
So we only lost on appearance. So
on appearance.
Yeah. So
that's sad because
beat them on taste.
Okay, yeah, now that's the most important thing. Give me a sloppy burger that tastes good.
Yeah.
So
sometimes a sloppy burger tastes better than a.
Almost always. Almost always, it's better.
That's right.
So, what is it that without giving away your trade secrets, what is it about your burger that's good enough to be one of the top in the world?
I truly think it's the person who cooks it. So you can give the same ingredients and the same procedures to 10 different people, and it's going to taste different every time.
Right.
So consistency is a big key, and just a love for food and watching it come together like art.
Yeah, so you feel like the passion that you have shows up in the food.
Yeah, well, I have no musical ability. I can't draw. I can't paint. So my canvas happens on the plate. That's
awesome, man. That's awesome.
that.
Now, obviously you are well known for your burgers, but you guys do a lot more than that.
Oh, yeah. So I previously had a Cajun and Creole food truck, and I bring those flavors back from time to time. I'm adding barbecue to the menu.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
That's exciting.
Yeah. We've got a big show tonight in Benton. Foreshadow, we'll be playing our World Food Send-Off Party.
Yeah?
So we'll have some of our barbecue dishes featured there tonight.
And where's that going to be at?
At the Main Street Station in downtown Benton.
At the Main Street Station in downtown Benton. Now, where's the Main Street Station? Is that the place where they have the food trucks?
Mm-hmm, right across from the courthouse.
Yes, I know exactly where that is. Okay.
So I'll be open tonight at 5. That's when I'm opening to serve. Foreshadow will take the stage at 7.
Okay.
And we'll run till 9. You'll see a bunch of Jeeps out there tonight. So the 501 Jeep Club will be there.
The Jeep Club's going to represent. Jeep people are a different brand of people.
They are a different brand of people.
No, I've got some Jeep friends. I understand how they think and operate. It's a little different than us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a Jeep guy yourself?
Well, I've been included in the groups simply because they like my food.
You've been honorarily adopted into the group, the Jeep group.
My midlife crisis was buying a food truck, not a Jeep.
I missed my midlife crisis car. I traded it in. It was a vet, and I liked it. So tell me, Foreshadow, how, Bree, when did you begin singing?
Oh, I think I was singing as soon as they'd let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up singing, writing. I mean, I could tell you story after story of me in church or whatever.
So you did sing in church? Did you sing at school or?
Oh yeah, any opportunity. I did choir up until like junior high, and then I decided to quit that. I just wanted out of school. But
Yeah. Didn't we all?
right. But yeah, I've sang all my life. I've always dreamed of having a band.
Let me back this
Oh,
out.
there we go.
That's, somebody next time tell me, zoom out.
Look at us all.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, there's everybody. But anyways, go ahead though.
But no, yeah, I've sang all my life. I've always wanted to be in a band, and I didn't grow up around musicians. My family's not musically inclined.
No?
No. I didn't have friends that were,
So
musically inclined.
your only influence is what you heard in yourself.
Right, yeah. And I grew up on like dad rock.
Yeah,
right. And choir,
Yeah, what's dad rock, by the way? I could guess, but-
Nickelback
Yeah,
and
okay.
sure.
Yeah, I'm with you. So, and I'm guessing, and I could be completely off base here, but
Try
just
it.
listening to you speak, you have a real raspy, soulful sounding voice. I assume it's a pretty powerful voice as well. So is
I like to
that
think
correct?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, you can well. I would bet.
Yeah.
And you got a little rasp in there, so it's probably.
I definitely do my best. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that sound anyway, so I try and encapsulate that.
No, that's a great sound. Who were some artists that were influential to you?
I really love Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar was
Pat
a great one.
Benatar, yeah.
She
right
was a
out the
staple of
gates.
the 80s.
Absolutely, yeah. I like some of the stuff that she does. I do a lot of like covers and stuff of hers, just personally, and so she definitely has influenced me. But I mean, even like Leanne Rimes, I love Leanne Rimes, and some of those artists that I'm so open to different
Yeah.
genres.
Yeah. I could see you also maybe having almost a Lizzie Hale type.
I love her. Yeah, I actually got to see her in concert just a few months back.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Super influential. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you're the guitarist. You're the lead guitarist.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, were you one of those kids that your parents shoved a guitar in your hand at 3 and you never looked back?
It was 7. But
7. Okay. We were close. We were close. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been an experience. Almost every. I've probably only had like 1 or 2 lessons. Pretty much self-taught.
Yeah. I think probably the best are.
Yeah.
I agree.
Pretty much all my idols are. So
Yeah.
I do best with what I got.
So who might be some of your guitar idols?
Definitely Kurt Cobain.
Okay.
He had a way of making awful sounds sound really good.
Yeah.
they fit, you know.
It kind of did. That's a pretty fair way to put it. Yeah.
You know, and then, there's some blues influences. Stevie Ray Vaughan was always, naturally. of course.
Obviously, yeah, he's one of the top ever, right? Him or Jimmy Page, maybe for that
Yeah.
blues influence style.
Yeah.
So that's you kind of like that bluesy style. Do you or more acoustic guitar, more electric guitar, both?
More electric. I do like my acoustic, though. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
That's
what did you grow up listening to?
Well, obviously a lot of dad rock,
Yeah.
like she said.
Okay.
A lot of Midwestern emo stuff, post-emo, metalcore type stuff as well. So my guitar playing is a lot more heavier, and that's kind of something that, when asking what genre we are, it's kind of a loaded question because you've got some country roots and
Kind of that
Yeah.
soul
Stuff,
R&B,
Grass,
country,
grassroots
raspy.
rock, maybe.
Yeah, and
that's a
you're
good-
bringing that
that's a good one.
heavier,
Yeah, that heavier-
guitar vibe with
Yeah.
the distortion
Yeah.
and things like that. I'm
Yeah.
betting, right?
Yeah, and our drummer, he's real big into the 70s, 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
early rock, classic rock type
Yeah.
vibes. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, we kind of all tied together pretty well.
That's pretty cool, though.
It's very unique, and
yeah,
I love
it sounds like it. How long have you been playing together?
What is today? October 10th.
10th, yes.
We are almost 5 months old.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
you're a baby band.
We are. We've been
But
playing
that's
together since
cool.
May.
Yeah. So what's the where are you going with this? What do you want to do with this? You want to go
So,
all the way to that next level?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, this should be our full-time job.
Yeah.
I want it to pay all the bills.
Yeah, that's
And
a
so-
great answer. I want it to pay all the bills. Yeah, that's how I feel about this too. It's
Right.
not working out though, but go ahead.
We're getting there. We're going to get there together.
Right, maybe
Let's
so.
work on that. Yeah,
we'll work on that.
I got you.
So, have you dropped tracks online yet? Do you have places people can go get your music?
So currently we're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram as The Band Foreshadow is how you can find us. That's
Okay.
F-O-R-E Shadow, all one word,
Yeah.
The Band. And we don't have anything on like Spotify or any streaming things right now. Just uploaded videos from different shows and whatnot. We are currently #1 in Hot Springs Battle of the Bands.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, super, super excited.
I bet you are. Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Especially being so young. I mean, we're playing against seasoned bands.
Right.
You
right.
know, bands that have been playing together for
Sometimes
years.
energy and talent carry people a long way.
Yeah.
You know. And,
Well, we're super excited.
So, are you working on some original music that you're going to put out at some point?
Yes. Which you can find, you know, some snippets of those and what we're working on our social media. But the goal is to take home the bag with Battle of the Bands and to step into a studio right away.
Yeah, that's awesome. That'd be great. You know, get you a little hardware and then
Right.
go right into the studio and show them why you got it.
Right.
I like that. I like that. Now, how did you guys get connected up, Aaron?
So Kalen and his girlfriend have been to the food truck several times. So Casey, his girlfriend, is fairly obsessed
Who
with
is our band manager, by the
Yeah.
way?
Okay,
the
okay.
band manager. So I think I met Bree at a wedding I catered. Yeah. So that's how we met. And
Did you say Casey, the manager's kind of obsessed with your?
with the food.
You know, that's got to be a nice thing to be able to say as a guy who makes food. Is yeah, she's kind of obsessed with my food. You know? She's coming for the burgers. Forget the milkshakes. You bringing them to the yard with the burgers.
That's right.
That's right.
No, that's great. That's great. So, if you know, obviously, if you have not had Crissy's yet, you should. How will they find you today if they want you?
So we will be downtown Benton tonight from 5 to 9. Make sure you follow the social media pages. So I move around a lot. We do a lot of events in Arkansas and out of state. So there are potential for people to find us anywhere from Florida to South Dakota.
Wow,
throughout
that's
the
it. You know, it's pretty amazing how far the food truck industry has come in such a short time. I mean, it's really changed the entire industry, hasn't it?
Well, it went from lunch trucks at job sites to people like myself that have gotten tired of making everybody else's money.
Right.
We have our own ideas and we have our own things that we want to put out.
Well, it's more affordable than brick and mortar. It gives you more flexibility to go to different places where people want to have what you're bringing,
Yep.
and it keeps you always in a fresh environment, and that's cool, man.
If business is slow, you just move.
Yeah, you just move.
how it
That's
goes,
really it, right?
Yeah.
I suspect business hasn't been slow for you in a while.
It's been pretty good over the last few years.
Yeah, I would, you know, knowing when I met you and what started, I would bet that kind of in that lockdown era that it must have exploded.
Yeah, so my first food truck was at the height of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured out a lot then about, you know, people want different things. People want something new. People are tired of the same old drive-through menu.
Absolutely, they are. They're absolutely, and I think more than ever now, because we're all everybody's getting skinny now. You know, everybody's on the shot or whatever. But so if you're gonna go out and eat, and you're gonna eat something that you know isn't some tofu or whatever.
Let's say it's a cheat day.
Yeah, you're on your cheat day. You're gonna want it to be the best.
Yes.
You don't want to waste time, you know, just rolling through a Mickey D and grabbing that easy. You want to go get something that's curated for your flavor palette.
You can spend the same money at Mickey D's that you can spend at my trailer and be mad when you're done eating.
No, you definitely would be mad. I'm going to tell you, if you're watching me eat that and you're eating Mickey D's, you're going to be mad at me and the world and life, probably. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm so glad that you're seeing the success. I'm so excited to see what you guys are going to do. You know, your powerful trio there at the Burger Championships this year. I think it's going to be a really good year for you guys.
Yep, you can definitely watch live during the entire competition.
Yeah?
They've got it live on YouTube.
Really? Soon it'll be on ESPN.
Well, there's talks of different networks picking it up.
Yeah, I could easily see that. I could easily see that. You know, have you thought about doing more of that type of thing where you're, you know, basically streaming and doing a lot of video and things of that nature, where you're kind of aiming for a show? Or is
Right
that
now,
even
I'm
on
just
your radar?
enjoying. So my joy doesn't come from cooking; it comes from feeding people.
Yeah.
So that's what my love for the food truck is I get to meet so many new people, and I
Yeah.
get to, you know, experience people's first time eating my food.
See, I get that. I get that because you know that's one of the things, you know, over my career I've loved the most of anything is the people.
Yep.
You know, it's just being able to connect with people, meet new people, you know, hear what they do and share with them. It's really a cool thing to be able to do that.
I have people all the time ask advice about getting into food trucks, and
You just say don't.
I do every time.
Yeah,
'cause
no.
they tell me their biggest motivation is they love to cook, and I was like, that's
Yeah,
not enough.
that's not it.
It's not enough. You've got to love the people. You've got to love the chaos. You've got to love.
You got to love being hungry for a little bit while you work through that beginning phase.
Oh yeah,
you
I
know?
don't usually eat until like 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like,
because you're not making money
all
right
the-
off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to be. You've got to stay hungry.
No, that's right. You got to stay hungry, and you know, that's something you do. You know, I always see you on social media. I see you moving around. I see you connecting with people. We run in some very similar circles because a lot of the people you know are on the periphery of mine. So I see you all the time on social media, and you've really done us proud, man. You've really done Arkansas proud with what you've accomplished, and I think that you kind of glossed over it earlier, but. And we're not going to dive into all that, but what you overcame to be where you are now is a testimony that anyone who feels like they're not as successful as they want to be in life can look at as a template and go, I can do this.
That's why I live so openly. That's why I discuss my past so openly with people. I'm not ashamed of it, and there may be somebody that hears that
Yes.
that steps up to do something bigger than themselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. Have you by chance, my friend Chris has the new facility. It's the rehab facility in Sling County. Have you been out there yet?
I haven't been out there yet, but I do have a friend, Randy White, who
Yeah.
is running the kitchen over there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna. I was hoping that you guys might somehow connect up over there.
Yeah. So
You have a similar mission, and both of you guys, you and Chris, both are really great stories, man.
yeah, very proud to see other addicts stepping up and using food as a
Yes.
means for healing. Food is one of the great unifiers.
Yeah. Our mouths can work together. Yes.
It transcends language. So
Yeah. And I guess it probably does, doesn't it?
yeah, it is a
Yeah. That's pretty universal.
It's pretty universal.
Me hungry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And listen, check out Crissy's. It's amazing. You can find him on social media. Follow him. Look, if you're in the Sling County area, hell, if you're in Arkansas, come down to Sling County now. Come down to Benton. I promise you, the drive's going to be worth it. If you're a burger person, disappointment will not happen. You will be so thankful that you made whatever that drive is to come in and check that out.
Or if you have an event somewhere that you need a badass food truck,
Hey,
there you go.
how do they get it? Just social media, the best way
Social
to reach
media, reach out on Facebook Messenger. I see all those. If you email me, I'm a little slower to respond just because there's piles of emails to try to get
Yeah,
through.
because you're a superstar. That's why.
I mean, the food is.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. It's the food. That's
food,
what it
yeah,
is.
that's
It's
what
the
we're
food is the star. And check out Foreshadow tonight will be there playing live, so you can hear them live. Where do they go on social media again to find you?
So that is the band Foreshadow, and it's all one word on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
All right, so get you some of that out there. And guess what? Mr. Rockwell has made it in the studio. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a minute. Brandon, can you put on a song for us and switch out our cameras? Thank you, man.
your pocket. If it's story painting, you're the Picasso. Every stroke is you in full color. Look on stage, it's the maestro. But what about when the show's over? When it's over, when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries? The finest brushes are proudly displayed, the best canvas and solid oak frames, like a studio in the heart of Marseille. The vibrant colors of a con game, showing off your truest talent by painting me in this corner. The canvas isn't even dry, but they all see you as a mourner. Oh, in mourning, when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries? Of your forgeries. The tour of our friends is almost complete. Your paintings hang on their walls. Wonder when they find out the cheat, if they'll regret that investment at all. Are they gonna regret it? Are they gonna regret it? They're definitely gonna regret it. When the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection? Is a collection of your forgeries.
Saturday night we found a new low. Can't believe how far we did go. Things uttered that can't be unsaid. How the hell can I lay in our bed? You're telling me I don't measure. It's time for me to take a detour. I can't keep climbing this hill. When I get there, you shoot to kill. I'm done with the fighting and your gaslighting. I'm giving esteem to myself. You can go straight to hell. Because I'm angry, you say have issues, but I'm the one going through tissues. You say you love me and then break me down. If I'm the queen, where's my crown? I'm done with the fighting and your gaslighting. I'm giving esteem to myself. You can go straight to hell. Because I'm angry, you say have issues, but I'm the one going through tissues. You say you love me and then break me down. If I'm the queen, where's my crown? I'm done with the fighting and your gaslighting. I'm giving esteem to myself. You can go straight to hell. Maybe
we are back. Switch that camera angle there, Brandon, if you'll go. Yeah, there you go. Let's. There he is. Look at the man, the myth, the legend has made it here, man. Good morning to you, buddy. We had the opposite morning in a way of speaking, didn't we?
Yeah, I was telling you out there, I said I woke up and my alarm wasn't going off and it was still dark outside, and I was like, it's probably like 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I'm going to go back to sleep for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Then I woke up and was like, I guess I'll check out what time it is. I'm kind of feeling awake. And then I looked at my clock and I was like, shit, I'm late.
Yeah, no, I told you I had the opposite. It was one of those weird things, and I don't know why this happens, and I don't know if it only happens to me or if it happens to other people too, right? But I woke up, heard my alarm,
Right.
I woke up, and I felt great. I was like, man, I feel like I slept so damn good.
Ready to take on the world.
Man, I am. So I jumped. I didn't even wait for the second alarm. I didn't hit snooze. I just jumped up. Got my clothes, got ready, sat down to have a coffee and a breakfast, Sammy.
Yep.
And as my custom is, I'll start looking at a little bit of news then. And as I clicked on to look at the news, I looked at the time and I said, 2:45.
Jeez.
Oh, no. How did this happen to me?
Well,
I must have dreamed the alarm. And so I went back to bed till 5. But I got up on time.
I mean, being up early hours of the morning and everything, that starts to happen to people of your age. So
No, it does, doesn't it? That's what it is. People of my age as I get into the twilight years here. Hey, I do want to mention this. My good friend Brandon Jackson, the Punishers, doing something real cool. They've got a bike show coming up Saturday, this Saturday, the 11th. They're going to be at Rock City Harley Davidson. It's 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're going to have grill burgers and dogs from 11 to 2. They're going to do registration 10 to 11. So it's a real big deal to raise money for Southern Hearts Rescue and their organization Punishers for Paws. It's to help the animals, Humane Society, things of that nature. So it's a big deal. It's his Saturday will be here before you know it. We hope to see you there to support this good cause. Southern Hearts have worked hard to rescue and rehome animals that are dropped off to them. We're working to help them add on to the facility and to help feed the animals. They have shirt designs available to order at like $20, and $10 of that goes to help them. But you can come out, enter your bikes in the bike show, and try to win some prizes and whatnot. Get some free food. It's a real nice event going on.
sounds like it, man. That's going to be some fun. Could I get one of y'all just to push that shut?
Yeah, there you go.
They like to come in here and make a whole bunch of noise.
Yeah, like they're working or something.
Hey, man, I just wanted to touch on some comments here real quick before we get into the rant or anything. There was just a couple here. So Mia's on. She said, hey, how can I get a playlist of, like, all your songs? And so I was going to let everybody know you can head over to YouTube, and there's an actual section on the Patrick and the People for the songs. You can listen to them all there. Brandon's been doing a great job. He's been getting more songs loaded up there and everything, and putting them together with some AI videos. So check that out. And while you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe. And, of course, check out our Facebooks, man, because we're up for some awards this year.
Yes, please do. Check out the Facebook page. We appreciate that. And vote for us for Rcast Awards. I think we're nominated for like 8 pieces of hardware. It would be cool to just get any one of those. Would be amazing. As they say, it's an honor to be nominated, but it's even better to win.
Kevin Miller says the band Foreshadow is amazing. And then he says, breathe. So
there you go. There you go. You see, they're super fans already lining up for them. I appreciate you guys enjoying the YouTube music. Go over to the channel and check it out. You'll certainly enjoy some of that. I write all the lyrics, but use AI to manufacture the musicality side of it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not as skilled as these folks over here, so I can't play an instrument or sing shit. I can run my mouth, but I can't sing real well.
Little Doggy says you cut the sleeves off your work shirt from the print shop.
Let me apologize to Mike as well as the folks at the Diamonds. A lot of people saw that live, but we do have interviews with them that we recorded that we want to play, as well as I've got the episode. It's basically an episode of the work I did over at the print shop. It's about a 15-minute video, and we've had, as you know, some technical issues with getting these into the system this week, but by the first of the week, we'll have all that in the system and be able to play it, and you'll be. It was a riot Mike worked me. I'm going to tell you that. You want to talk about dirty jobs? Jesus, man. Yeah.
Well, I did hear from Gutter yesterday. The
did you?
Stream Deck should be fixed.
Okay.
So I'm planning
So
on
we'll be
sticking
back.
around a little bit after the show today, and I'm going to rearrange
Make up
everything and
for
get
it.
it back in there. So
That's why you came late. I get
Right,
it. Yeah, you're
right.
doing a little after show work.
Exactly. There you
That's
go.
That's fair. That's fine. I think that's reasonable. All right. Let's do this while we can.
Is it going to work? Hey!
He's an angry SOB. Patrick, are you freaking kidding me? Patrick, right here on PATB. Sung it, man, this guy is really pissed. Angry Patrick.
All right, let's get to it. An evangelical pastor in Honduras has ignited an online debate after asking a parishioner to hand over his land to the church by divine command. In the viral video that's been doing the rounds, Jorge Pampa, Pastor Pampa, an evangelical pastor in Honduras, can be seen pressuring a parishioner to sign over his property to the church as a true test of faith that would ultimately see him rewarded greatly. Speaking in front of the congregation, he tells the confused man that God had spoken to him the other night, ordering him to tell the parishioner that he wanted him to give up his land. Despite the man's hesitation, the pastor continued to pressure him, claiming that he would only be giving God what was already his. Well, I mean, honestly, do you want to be blessed or don't you? Are you freaking kidding me? If you're not willing to give up the family property that guarantees your kids will always have somewhere to live, what kind of believer are you? What does the Bible say? Suffer the little children. That says it all. What it doesn't say is suffer Pastor Papa. Yeah, if you give up your land, your little poverty-stricken regrets won't have an opportunity to gain stability, but Pastor Papa will be blessed with a diamond pinky ring and regular holy handies from the Pentecostal prostitute. That changes the whole meaning of Palm Sunday. He turned the house of God into a timeshare presentation. He said, God told me to build a bigger church. Yeah, funny how God's message always includes a jacuzzi and a 2-car garage, right? He says God rewards generosity, but somehow God's PayPal only links to his account. Yeah, he found the narrow path to heaven, immediately put up a toll booth. If there's any justice in the universe, Pastor Papa, you'll spend your afterlife like Groundhog Day, where you wake up every single morning and get reintroduced to the brimstone butt plug barreling down the back alley at breakneck speeds. And next up, Russian women are reportedly paying up to 20,000 rubles, that's $245, for tiny wigs they glue to their pubic area for a more natural look inspired by the 90s. According to Russian media, the popularity of the pubic hair wigs has skyrocketed, inspired by a naturalness trend sweeping Russia. Young men and women flocking to specialty stores to look for realistic wigs. You're probably asking yourself, why would someone need a bizarre accessory? Pretty simple answer. Most users want to adhere to the natural look, but don't really want to grow their own hair for multiple reasons. Some have opted for permanent removal. Others just don't want to deal with the itchiness. So this was the perfect solution. Well, that absolutely makes all the sense in the world. Are you f***ing kidding me? Yeah, it makes sense if as a kid you lived on a steady diet of paint chips and hose water. It makes nothing but good sense if you're regularly outsmarted by a wheel of cheese. What makes more sense than putting carpet in a petri dish? I mean, you definitely need something like that lint catcher in your dryer. Don't laugh. What's funny about a grown-ass woman using her My Little Pony brush to clean up everything caught in the cobwebs? And if growing hair the natural way is too itchy, what do you think that crazy glue you're using to bolt on that beaver pelt is going to feel like? And let's be honest, they said they wanted the 90s aesthetic. Mission accomplished. It's awkward, confusing, and full of bad choices. They're calling it a natural look. Yeah, if your idea of natural is Bigfoot with a spa day. And what happens if you hook up with a dude and let's say he's a service-oriented kind of guy, right? You know, a guy who voluntarily cleans the carpet. You know, that Eureka Springs handshake. He's kissing Babe Lincoln. What happens when you've been twerking like Cardi B at the club for 3 straight hours and the glue starts to wear out? Now your gentleman lover arrives at Casa de Shag Carpet and finds that the cheese is slid halfway off the crack cracker. He's going to think maybe you were exposed to nuclear radiation, and he's hitting the back button about 172 times till it's just you sitting there by yourself with a wonky welcome mat and a broken self-esteem, wishing you would have just let him dribble on the hardwood instead of trying to make moves on the molasses swamp. Come on. And speaking of nether regions, new mom Shelby Martin has gone viral after giving birth to the biggest baby to be born at Nashville's TriStar Centennial Women's Hospital in many, many years. The Tennessean shared photos and videos of her newborn boy named Cassian. He was born via C-section, weighed in at a whopping 13 pounds. Martin chimed in with thanks to the team. I also want to send extra thanks to the ladies that took care of me and helped me navigate through recovery. Another huge thank you to the NICU team that cared for our big guy and loved on him. I'll never forget you. Man, isn't that a miracle of life? Are you freaking? I'll tell you what the husband thinks the miracle is, that grown-ass man masquerading as a baby didn't Saquon Barkley her mommy box. Because let's be honest here, that baby wasn't born. He walked out and said, who's got the keys? I'm going to drive myself home. Well, that baby's so big the epidural tapped out halfway through and filed for workers' comp. Rumor has it they didn't cut the umbilical cord. They used it as a toe strap. The baby didn't even cry. It lit a cigar and asked for the Wi-Fi password. Well, I heard Bobby Petrino already offered the baby a starting position at linebacker. He didn't want a bottle. He told the nurse to turn down the lights, throw on some Marvin Gaye, and get ready to be taken out in a wheelchair. I don't even know what that means. I would have said it was inappropriate for him to speak to her like that, but she asked him if he wanted to meet her parents. Now they have an apartment, and they're engaged. He's got a job on an oil rig, and in 18 months, he'll be the youngest foreman in the history of Exxon. Anyway, good luck being able to afford enough food for the Bigfoot they extracted from you. That's it, man. That's it. That's it for today. That's all I got for you.
Oh, jeez.
That's all I got.
13-pound baby.
13-pound baby,
That is
bro.
insane.
You know, when they said C-section, she was like, oh, thank God. My
Right?
that had to be just thinking about that cannonball being shot out. Man, come on, man. It looked like that, what is that, Ed Gein story. That's wrong. I'm sorry. I should not laugh about Ed Gein.
Oh, my goodness.
But, yeah.
I mean, you can't, after that documentary, man.
Man, that's a wild-ass documentary.
I put on a couple minutes of that yesterday.
Did you?
Started watching it. I'm going to finish it this weekend.
Yeah, man. It's sufficiently like you.
Yeah.
He's one of those people you go, yeah, now you're one of those rubber room kind of guys. That's exactly, prison's not for you. You don't need prison. You just need to be in a nice room that's padded forever.
Right.
Never
right.
get out.
You know, Russia's got to be the only place where carpet matching the drapes comes with a warranty card.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's a weird phenomenon. You know, they call those merkins in Hollywood, and they use them for modesty, so to speak. You know? But I'm like, why would you want to glue anything on your nether region? That seems like a really...
Sounds horrible.
You're just going to go get a tube of crazy glue? What do you use? The nail glue? My wife says that nail glue's phenomenal.
Gorilla glue, man.
Gorilla.
That's
No, that is the right answer. It's Gorilla Glue. That is correct. You know, that's exactly
You
right.
can have a nice ER trip afterwards, you know? I was trying to pull it off and just pulled off all the skin with
Just yank it like a Band-Aid.
Right.
I can't. Your entrails are out. Now we got to take a break. I'm sorry for that. Brandon, take us to break. Play a song or something. I'm sorry to everybody for that.
First, let me thank you for all you said in your letter. I'm sure the words are all true, and you wanna be better. This time you got it figured out. You're gonna love me how I need. I'm gonna be happy, no doubt. This much you've guaranteed. A little fix right over here, and a little work over there. Just a little on the foundation. Hey, it's just a few repairs. I've heard it all 20 times before, and you're telling me to be patient. prepared to do it all. Are my needs a priority now? Never seemed to really be before. Honestly, what you're hearing is the sound of me closing this door. A little fix right over here, and a little work over there. Just a little on the foundation. Hey, it's just a few repairs. I've heard it all 20 times before, and you're telling me to be patient. But what I signed up for was a real man, not a renovation. Not a renovation. Not a renovation. Not a renovation. Show me a real man.
All right. Speaking of great shows, here we are. We're back. Hit that camera, Brandon. Hit that camera for us there. Get us back in action here. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Look at Rich, looking all awake and everything.
There we go, right?
So what's
Got
going
a little
on in your
extra
world,
sleep.
man?
Oh, man.
What's new today?
Nothing really new today or anything, man. We're just kind of relaxing, getting ready for the weekend. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're going to head up to Choctaw and go hang out
Oh,
at the
that's
lake
right.
tomorrow.
You are doing that tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, though I'm kind of I'm regretting it now, man.
Why,
'cause
is it
I'm like,
supposed to
dude,
rain or something?
No, but it was just cold as hell last night.
Oh, it was cool last night.
Yeah, dude.
We broke out hoodies.
I turned on the heat.
Wow. Yeah, no, for real. I turned on the heat in my car this morning. I was like, man, I don't even understand what's happening,
Right.
but I like it.
But I'm sitting here going, man, it's cold outside. That lake's going to be freezing, man. Yeah,
Man, I bet that water will be cold now.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's to be. I tell you what, when every year, every damn year, I don't know how my wife does it, but she'll say, "Let's go on a float trip," and I don't ever think about it until we get there, and it's she's going a month before everybody else does. That water's ice cold. bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
water's so damn cold, and I'm like, I hate your guts for at least 30 seconds. I'm gonna hate your guts, till I can acclimatize to that water because boy, when you get in,
So I had to ask you, switching subjects here a little
Yeah.
bit, because we've been talking, what is his name? Kennedy, Robert Kennedy.
yeah, RFK.
Yeah, I'd come out and talked about Tylenol and everything and
Yeah,
causing.
well, the link between autism and Tylenol, which is, some people will blow that off, but actually Tylenol put out some stuff themselves about that.
Yeah.
Several times, even in recent years, they put things out about it. So there has been some known connection to that. But yeah, that's been a big.
Well, I don't know if they're going to
conversation.
blow this one off, but apparently he's found a new link between if you have your kids circumcised or not, and if they're circumcised, it's 50% more likely that they'll have autism from the circumcision.
There's that part of the brain in the.
I don't know, man. I just
Is it
yeah.
the foreskin brain?
Yeah.
That's why men are so stupid. That's what it is.
We figured it out after all these
Finally,
years.
After all these years, that's where the rest of the brain.
We all just got a
That's
touch
why
of the tism, or
Yeah. Now,
tap of the tart or something.
I suspect maybe. That might have to do with the fact that they give the kids Tylenol when they do the circumcision.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be that they give them Tylenol, and that could be the why.
What a horrible way to enter the world, though. Welcome to the world. By the way, have autism.
Yeah.
Like,
and a cut penis.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going to ruin we want to set in that depression right off
See,
the start.
they'll have to
And
find-
anxiety.
They need to find another pain medicine because we don't need to go back to turtlenecks for everybody. The lint catcher's not as popular as it once was. I don't think it's going to return.
Unless you're in Russia.
Yeah, well, clearly, yeah, they might like lint. They're setting up lint traps. Got to catch them all. Oh, this is Friday. isn't it?
Oh, man, it
Friday.
is. It is. We made it.
That is interesting, though. I'm sure that story's got to be making the rounds with people going, look how crazy he is.
Right.
He's saying circumcision causes it. Well, he's saying that as a result of, yeah.
What about you? What you got going on? Anything special this weekend, man?
I have a lot of showings.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of people right now. Rates have come down, and I told you people were going to start jumping in, and they have. And,
Right.
And when I tell you that for the past 4 days my phone has not stopped ringing, I mean it.
Yeah.
Like I'm I've got showings today. I got showings tomorrow. I got showings Sunday. I've got a whole weekend of showing people houses. So I'm going to do that. We're just about done with unpacking, getting everything
all settled
around
in,
the
yeah?
house. Yeah, doing that. So that's good.
We're making quick time there, man.
Man, we really did. We downsized a lot though.
Yeah.
The last move, because my kids are grown now. I don't have all the stuff that we used to have, and Laura and I don't need that much really.
Yeah.
We don't take up a lot of real estate space. We don't do there's nothing. I don't have a bunch of stuff to store.
Are you going to a minimalist lifestyle, man?
Not quite, but. For me, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's minimalist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm even going through. I gave a little doggy. He came by a couple days ago, and by the way, if you haven't had, let me just tell you this. Sidetrack myself. Little doggy's got the new garlic.
Oh, that stuff is so good, man.
Bro, we made meatball sandwiches, meatball subs.
Yeah.
And used that. So fire.
Spectacular, man.
So fire, bro. By the way, if you haven't heard of little Mike's salt,
Seasoning.
smoked salt and seasoning, you should, because it's very good.
It's pretty good stuff, man. It goes on. It's like Frank's, man. It just goes on everything.
Yeah, that shit goes on everything. Yeah. But he came by and I gave him some woodworking tools and things that I'm not using anymore. Pause. I didn't say I gave him wood. Okay, I said
woodworking tools. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You call those toys. You can get them over here.
We no, they didn't come from
Hey, in
Cupid's.
my pocket,
bro.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't come from 65th Street. But yeah, I gave him some. What? You've been there, I see. Is that your favorite glory hole?
I passed
Which
by
is your favorite? Tell me which.
I'm still on the search with you, man.
Yeah, no, it's.
Haven't found one yet.
It's not with me. I'll tell you that. No, there's no. Coke,
No, not
no
yet.
Coke
No.
glory holing. It's not going to happen, bro. No, we're never going to share that. I don't even want to talk to you at the urinal, much less at the No, it's not going to play out. But yeah, I'm trying to. I have to face the fact I'm not going to do woodworking like I used to, and so my wife's like, "Listen, you better cut that shit out, man." My wife said, "Listen, how long are you going to hold on to these tools you're never going to use again?" And I finally said, "Yeah, you're right. I'm just holding them because I can't let go." And so
I mean, it is kind of attached.
I'm so done with you already. I'm so
Did you
glad
see?
came in late.
Right, aren't you?
I couldn't have put up with you all morning.
Did you see Marjorie Taylor Greene's post on like Twitter X or whatever it's called the other day?
No, I shudder to imagine what it was because she has some doozies. She is her bubble's not quite center, I don't think.
You know the whole thing with like Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl and everything.
Right.
So
Now they
apparently,
have the alternate Super Bowl.
Yeah, well,
music halftime or whatever.
yeah. Now Turning Point, Charlie Kirk. Yeah, they're doing their own like Super Bowl halftime thing or whatever.
And I'm so glad to see that they brought the most relevant star in the world.
Absolutely, man. Well,
I joke. I'm being facetious. I like Lee Greenwood. He's a fine artist, but I'm like Lee Greenwood had Let's come on, man.
it's one song.
He's gonna play it 3-4 times.
Right.
You
Just
know?
over on a loop, man.
Yeah,
Just
I
throughout
mean,
the whole entire
You
thing.
can bring another artist with Lee. Maybe somebody modern.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be
Right,
fine. Yeah,
that'd be fine.
that would make sense.
She says, "Yeah, Kid Rock will work." Yeah,
Kid
yeah.
Rock would fuse in with that just fine. Matter of fact, they could have Lee Greenwood come out and do it, and then Kid Rock join him about midway through.
Right.
And then Lee leave and let Kid do some hits.
There you go.
You know.
You could do like "God Bless the USA" and then go into like "Only God Knows Why" or something. And then right into
just ba with a ba. Yeah, just go right into it.
Well, so Marjorie Taylor Greene, she came out on X. She said, Bad Bunny says America has 4 months to learn Spanish before his perverse, unwanted performance at the Super Bowl halftime. She decided to go further and make this kind of a plug for her new law and say it'd be a good time to pass my bill to make English the only language in America.
Well, English is the commonly spoken language in America. I mean, that bill's never going anywhere.
Right?
This is so dumb, man.
It's just like glad to know what
Look,
what soapbox you're on today and supporting. You're speechless. See?
I'm just it's so dumb, man. Do you know that we're the laziest country in the world? Do you know every other European country probably speaks 2, 3, 4 languages, man? They're all speaking multi-languages. We can barely speak ours. You know, we
Yeah, we got to come up with new words.
we walk around saying 6, 7 and
Right.
shit like that.
Skibbity-boo,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're over there. Yeah, skibbity.
Yeah.
6, 7. You know, they're over there speaking French, Spanish, German. Well, German's.
I've
not
come
so
to
exciting.
accept 6, 7 now, man. It's
You've just embraced it.
I've just embraced it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened because all of a sudden last week I said about the kiddo coming home from
Yeah.
school and saying it, and then dude, everywhere was.
It just exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did that.
Yeah,
Rich.
we did.
We did that.
That's the power of Patrick and the people.
That is exactly right. We talked about it and what happened. Every kid in the state started doing it.
I'm gonna start annoying my dad
That's
by
exactly
saying
what
that.
happened,
Yep.
man. They followed the trends, baby.
And then we all went to Facebook because that's the only thing we know how to use.
Facebook, where social media users go to die.
Right.
Yeah, my son said I started using Facebook again because you know I'm at the barber shop now. I was like, "You're on Facebook? Really?" I said, "You must really want business."
Welcome to the nursing home of the
Yeah,
internet.
No doubt, man. I can't believe- what are you doing over here, man? You want some soft food and a little episode of Matlock? Or something?
Tapioca.
Yeah. We'll help you get to the night here. What, about 4 o'clock you going to bed? Soon as you leave the shop, going to bed.
Oh man.
No, it's yeah. Facebook's great for business, but it is not. I'd rather watch TikTok, even though they're idiots. At least I don't have to see all the stuff.
I do like my
Marjorie
algorithm
Taylor
on
Greene.
TikTok, like video or on Facebook videos over TikTok videos.
Yeah,
though.
on the
like,
Reels?
Yeah, like my reels that show up on
know-
Facebook are way more entertaining
they
than the
really?
ones that show up on TikTok.
You know, I never think I'll look at TikToks or sometimes Instagram. I never think to just go to Reels.
Yeah, yeah,
I
man.
should.
Check out the reels.
I should do that.
Yeah, there's some good ones on there
Yeah.
I found. Lately, they've been doing a lot. Like it's been at least on Facebook, it's been popular. They've been coming up with inserting just crazy characters into like WWE matches and stuff, and doing AI videos with them. Like they had one yesterday. Queen of England was like climbing up a cage or whatever to defeat like Booker T or something. It was crazy, man.
See, I got into
Stephen Hawking jumping off of the top rope in his wheelchair.
It's so funny how different algorithms, you know, for different people, right? You've seen the trend where people just will trade. Well, we did it.
Yeah, we were trading. Yeah,
Right. So my algorithm all of a sudden started.
talking about meth buses out of Legos.
Yeah, started feeding me some AI stuff.
Yeah.
And it's AI Bob Ross.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, those are good too.
No, this one. Hold on. Listen.
This here's a happy little shack where I banged your mom back in '78. Would you just look at that? I can practically hear the bed frame thumping. God damn, that woman had stamina. This here's a happy little shack where I banged.
Yeah, I saved that one. I was like, no, that's great.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good use of AI. This is a proper use of our AI technology.
Well, I will say, I heard California finally did a little something right, at least.
What would they do?
Yeah, well, you ever been watching, you know,
They
Hulu,
left.
Netflix? And, yeah, they left. They just separated.
Yeah, they got,
That'd be the next best thing
they
they
hit the
could do.
perforated line.
Right.
We're off.
Like, we're done. We're good. No, you ever been watching, you know, Netflix, Hulu, whatever, and it cuts to the ad, and, like, the show is really low, so you got, you know, volume, so you got
Yeah.
it turned up all the way.
Yeah.
And then the commercial comes on, and it's like, check out the new, yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So
absolutely.
California just banned loud streaming ads, man. Made it a law. They got to be the
That-
same sound
that is
level
good.
as the. Yeah.
And they did that in radio a few years back.
Really?
Yeah, and on network television too.
No, I never knew that. Yeah.
Yes, but now you know it's streaming. They decided, well, we're going to go back to yelling at the top of our lungs at you, which I don't know. Has that ever been effective? It just makes me jump. Doesn't make me want to buy your product. Makes me hate you for that. It's a jump scare. bro.
Right.
Stop doing that to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if he's listening, but I got to send a shout out to John Roach, man. He's the current champion of Patrick and the people after he whooped
Yes.
your ass in some Mario Kart.
Yes. How's John doing?
Good, man, but it's his birthday today, so
Oh, is
happy
it?
birthday,
Oh,
man.
happy birthday, bro. Yeah, man, he's good people, man. I like him and Cody both.
Oh, yeah.
They're very good folks, man. I always enjoy any time I get to spend with those guys. They're fun, and I mean, they are. They're just, you know what? They're those kind of people that are always positive,
Absolutely, man.
and it's just fun to be around people like that have that kind of energy, you know. And they always have a smile. They're always happy. You know, as a matter of fact, I need to hang out more with them. Now that I think about it. What are you guys doing, John and Cody? Come on up here. So yeah, man, you're gonna go camping tonight or tomorrow?
Is today Friday? Yeah, we're not going camping. We're just gonna go up and hang out for the day. It's too cold to go camping.
Now you're not going.
Yeah, no.
Wait a minute.
No, it's too
Hold on a minute. You just called me a wussy, more or less, because I don't want to rough it in camp, and now you're gonna tell me it dropped 10 degrees and you're.
It's too cold,
your
man.
camping ass won't go out there.
No, it's too
Mr.
cold.
Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett, Mr. Navy SEAL.
There's got to be a cutoff line for everything, man.
Yeah. And that cutoff.
If I wanted cold, I'd just go back to Michigan.
72 was the cutoff.
How about so? Yeah.
I mean, you came up in Michigan. That's real cold.
That's why I moved.
This is not even. This is fall weather, bro.
It's cold, man. It's too cold.
Okay, so you're not going
Supposed
to
to drop
camp.
down to like 50. No, we're just gonna go up and hang
that'd
out
be
at the
terrible.
lake.
You
That
could never
would,
get in
man.
a sleeping bag and
Right.
overcome 50 degrees.
I'm telling you, no.
No, that'd be unbelievable.
Got to think of the safety of the kiddo, man. You know?
Yeah, no.
Don't need him getting sick and then
I
missing
guess,
school.
I
and
guess
then-
the point is you probably couldn't get in the water all day and spend all because it's going to be colder, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So you don't have anything.
It's just not going
to
to
do.
be any fun being, freezing to death. And
Yeah. So you're just going to go out for what?
Yeah, we're just going to go hang out at the lake, go swimming, hang out with some family.
Yeah,
Yep.
for a couple hours.
For a few hours, yeah.
And then what?
And then
Now
come
that
home
you
and
don't
relax.
have any plans,
Yeah. Just come home and relax, man. Probably play some video games,
find somewhere to send the kid.
No.
No.
Nah, he'll probably play with me. We'll play some more Farting Man or whatever on
What was it? What was that?
played that more last night.
Fart Rocket.
Yeah, Fart Rocket.
Fart
Yep.
Rocket. Yeah, that's what where you guys. This is in Fortnite. No, it's not.
No, it's in Roblox.
Roblox.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's in Roblox.
It's like a little tower, and you got to fart your way up the stairs to get to the top of the tower, and then you get beans at the top of the tower that help you fart more.
No, this is great. I mean, we went from Pac-Man to Fart Rocket. It's wonderful, man. I'm so glad to get rid of Galaga and
right.
bring in
Super Mario Brothers, man.
Ass Assault. Rocket Man. And you're fueling yourself with beans, really?
Yeah, man. You got to eat moldy bread and beans so you can fart more.
Do you guys?
So you got more
are
power.
you
That's how you upgrade
Are
your
you
stuff.
laughing the whole time?
Oh, the whole time. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
great. Just different fart sound. And then, if you get to the top of the tower, the only way is to jump off all the way back down, and then you just fart all the way back down to the ground. It's just like...
Like a balloon letting the air out.
Exactly. Great entertainment, man. For a 7-year-old.
No, it sounds fantastic. It sounds like I'd have to go in my room and chief up real good before I played that one. Yeah, we're going to spend an hour doing what, son? Hold on.
Right?
You're going to have to give Dad a minute. I can get my head right here. Not ready for this. Rather
Just roll with it.
It's like one, dude, you may as well go to Chuck E. Cheese.
That's next week.
That's next
And
week.
got to save up a little money first.
There's some cardboard pizza and some overhyped video games.
Right.
I got enough tickets to get a spider ring, Dad. That's great, son. That's fantastic. It's terrible, man. When you play for 3 hours at Chuck E. Cheese, you got 7 million tickets, and you're like, what can I get with this?
Right. You can
a
get this
spider
little
ring,
Chinese, yeah.
A cap eraser or this Chinese finger trap.
Right.
Yeah, but I wanted the thing up, the rocket up there. Yeah, that's 4 billion tickets.
Right.
Takes 7
Always.
years to earn that. Have you ever seen anybody get a big prize?
No,
Yeah,
never in my life.
I'm not sure they've
I've
ever
seen
given
people
one.
go in and be like, look, how much to just buy it? Like, how many tickets do I need? But even then, it's not worth it. You
It's
can
not
buy it
worth
from the
You
store
can
for
buy
cheaper.
it on Amazon.
Right.
Buy yourself a giant teddy bear. Send it to yourself. I love you, self. Just have it show up. All right. What do we need to promote, man? Fitz Auto. We need to talk about them.
Yep.
8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. Check them out online at fitzauto.com. Late models, low miles, good people. Same crew has been there for 15 years. I swear to God, there's not a single dealership in the state of Arkansas that can say that except them.
Yeah.
And it's because they don't have to run from their customers and hide. They sell great vehicles.
Right.
So check them out, man. Little doggy said, I literally had a dream like that when I was a little kid. I was Fart Man. That's one of the lesser known X-Men, Fart Man. Yeah.
It won't let me read the article now, and I don't know if we said anything, but we're kind of on our own for coming up with things to talk about and everything.
Right.
So I was doing some research last night, and this one caught my eye. Oh, go ahead, man.
No, I was just going to acknowledge what you said because they may not understand.
Right.
So, in the at least in the radio industry, you use various prep services that curate stories in different contexts. So it might be the main news, sports news, entertainment news, weird stories. And so a lot of the weirder, more outlandish stories, the prep service would curate for us.
Yeah.
And so I might have happened to notice when I left over there
Right.
that they never locked me out of the system. And I might have continued to use the prep service the entire time we've been on.
Right.
And apparently when they let Kevin go the other day, they decided that they needed to reset the prep service password, and I didn't have the guts to call him and go, "Can you give it to me?"
I just share your password. Look, I'll give you Hulu for the prep
I'll
service.
give you Hulu. You give me Dr.
Right,
Dave.
there you go.
Yeah, no. So I kept expecting any day. When I first started using it, I was like, "There's no way I'm going to." A year later, I was like, "They just now cut it off."
I pulled a little thing yesterday. I don't know how much we want to talk about.
You feel free. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I was scrolling through Facebook, and I noticed that a certain station that we don't mention was posting about a certain chili cook-off that they're going to have.
We're going to have.
Well, are going to have. Apparently, they still say it's going to happen.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know what. But people were in the comments going off.
Yeah.
Both about, like, Kevin being gone and, like, how are y'all still going to do this while, now that Kevin's gone?
Yeah, who's going to do it?
Right. And then, yeah, exactly. Everybody's like, all right, who's going to host it,
Yeah, who exactly is going to run it?
And then I was scrolling through, and it was a mix of comments between, well, Kevin's gone, who's going to run it? Y'all made Corey and Patrick retire, like, blah, 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 going on. And that was multiple comments. And finally I was like, they don't know. They don't know me. Y'all can catch Patrick on patrickandthepeople.com from 6:30 in the morning until,
Yeah, that's exactly.
Come check us out. Tag the page and everything right in the
that's
comments.
the way to do it. That's exactly
Here,
the way.
man, I'll snipe some listeners.
No, it's fine. Yeah, they're off over there in a wasteland right now, man. They don't even know. I mean, they're just
Nobody's monitoring their Facebook. They've got no employees.
no. It's just a wasteland now, man. No, who would monitor?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Who's going to delete my comment?
They probably don't even know what you're talking about.
Right.
They don't even know who Corey and Patrick were. They're like, who is that? Is that another show in town?
What are these people?
Yeah, no, they don't know, man.
Maybe your phone will ring in a couple days. Is this Patrick from Patrick and the... Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have you ever considered radio? No, tell me about it. I haven't. I'd like to learn more. How does that work?
We have a morning show spot, and, it seems like you have a little bit of a following around the Little Rock area.
Oh, really? You think? Yeah, no, that's great. That'd be great. Maybe we could leverage that. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe make a great
Just
show.
wondered if you might be interested in, coming over and trying out, seeing if you like
might
it.
be interested in choking on the. Now,
You got some woodworking tools you might want to give them?
That's right.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yeah. Yeah, you watch me operate this tool. No, I don't. I wish him well.
Right.
I do. I would not. Yeah, I wish Kevin well. How about that?
There you go.
I wish Kevin well.
There you go.
At this point, there's no one to wish well over there.
Right.
There's nobody left. There's not a single human being. There might be one human being in that building.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. I mean, so look, it's one of two things here. Either they're about to bring in some hyper-local show, somebody they've already worked out,
Right.
that they're working on the imaging for, or they're going to do what their MO is, which is pipe something in, syndicated, right?
Go fully robot.
And go full AI, and probably flip the station as soon as they
Probably.
can. Flip
I mean,
the
dude,
cluster.
So many radio stations out there anymore are just...
Man, listen, I don't want to be that guy, but honestly, if you look at the radio landscape, it doesn't matter what channel you put it on. It's the same corporate backwash.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same safe, cheesy, hokey,
Yep.
in the morning, type stuff. It's not compelling. It's not interesting. I can't find a channel that's interesting on regular radio here right now. And that's not to knock anybody.
No, but
It's
You
just
tune to any one, it's the same thing.
it is the same.
You can literally go station to station to station and hear the same song like right after the other
or if
one.
I'm not hearing the same song,
The same talk.
Heather
yeah.
and Pool Boy over on the Fluffernutter show are talking about the same thing Broadway Joe's talking about. He's talking about the same thing that Steph and Rick are talking about on The Point. We're talking about the same
Right.
things they used to talk about on the station that sold its soul. And you know what I mean? I mean, it's all the same. It may all be B98.5.
Yeah.
They may as well all be B98.5 now because they've all gone corporate safe. So woke, uber woke, corporate safe. Don't push any envelopes. Don't
Right.
push the boat. Don't rock anything. Don't say something that might make somebody upset. I'm like, yeah, that's not what I don't.
Right.
That's why I wouldn't go back because I can't do that, man.
I think that's
not who
what's
I
really
am.
though pushing this and other things like this is that we're not so restricted. I mean, the
No,
FCC
I
doesn't
think-
roll podcasts yet. Eventually, one day, I'm sure they will.
Well, maybe not, but no, I never felt so good as when I got unburdened from the FCC. I feel like Eminem. The FCC won't let me be. So yeah, it becoming untethered was pretty amazing.
Well, what I was getting at is they've done a new study here that just came out, and approximately because we've talked often about it, AI, Chat GPT, everything
Yeah.
like that. New study as of mid 2025, 700 million weekly active users for Chat GPT. That equates to 10% of the world's adult population is
Yeah.
now using AI for something.
Yeah, because we're now using. People are starting to figure out all the things you can do with it,
Mm-hmm.
and so, hey, I'm sure that every kid's doing homework on it.
Yep.
All your thesis, your reports, and all that. That's
Well, that's what it
AI.
says. The top 3 common use cases are practical guidance, tutoring, how-to advice, planning. That's what people are searching up.
Mm-hmm.
Acting as a substitute for a traditional search engine.
Yeah.
So instead of using Google, just go to ChatGPT and tell me about whatever.
Well, if I want to.
Which I mean is a good idea because it scours the whole entire internet for
Well,
what you need.
it
so.
does, man. Yesterday, look, from a real estate perspective, I have a property that we're marketing. It's $1 million property, right? It's a special kind of property. It's land that can be used for a subdivision or commercial. And I needed to get some traffic data as far as the area that it's located,
okay.
what kind of traffic goes by there. Now, there's like 8 different sources you can get that from, or I can go to ChatGPT and go, could you provide for me traffic data for this address in recent years?
Right.
And in 30 seconds, it spit it all out. And I was like, ooh, copy paste. That works.
Right, that'll
That's
work.
all I need right there, and that's how it's becoming better and better and better. Then
Yeah.
you got a lot of people using the AI as companionship and or
Right.
therapy.
Right.
A lot of people using AI therapy right now because it's cheaper. It doesn't matter if they tell you it's okay to kill your mom. You still feel better, and it's cheaper. What?
Have you seen the South Park episode yet where Towley goes to Washington D.C.? Oh my gosh, dude! Go on Paramount, look up
Yeah,
South Park,
I got Paramount.
and find that episode because in it, what is it? I think it's Stan, Kyle's dad or whatever.
Okay.
He's using apparently he's obsessed with Chat GPT.
Okay.
And he's using it to work on him and his wife's relationship in South Park. And she's just not having it at all. He'll be there in the middle of the night, getting up in bed, talking to Chat. It's hilarious, man.
No, I
you just have to watch
That's
it.
hilarious. I do have to
Yeah.
check that out. But yeah, people are starting to realize and we're just scratching the surface of AI.
Oh yeah.
I mean, again, soon it'll be, what was that movie, Wall-E? Where we're all fat and floating in a chair.
Yep, yep.
That's where it's going
They're
to be.
looking for signs of life on Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's or like in Minority Report where you go in these rooms and you get to have all kinds of things happen through the, AI stuff or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what it's doing right now.
It's gonna be a ride, man. for sure.
It's already a ride, bro. Mister said, I'm still trying to figure AI out. It makes me feel so old. I think I'm overthinking it.
Try talking to it.
There's almost nothing you can't leverage it for. But I like what you're saying because I don't feel old, but I feel slightly behind that curve of how to get my brain around the best uses.
Right.
Like, how can I maximize the use of my time with AI?
Okay, so number one, like I've found it's a lot easier to just talk to it than type to it. Like if you just hit the
Yes.
type button and say, "Hey, I'm looking for blah 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 blah,"
Yeah.
and then it can discern from there. But also, there is a little bit of like a specific language if you're wanting to tailor it. Because you were saying something to me, I was looking up something yesterday, and you were like, "Oh, try it this way," and I was like, I would never ever think to use that word.
No, my wife would tell the same. She would tell me, okay, smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Reader.
Mr.
Reader.
Mr. Human Thesaurus over here.
Look, AI is very good because it understands my wife, and that's that's not an easy thing to do. Because listen, if you ask my wife what time it is, she'll tell you how the watch was made. I promise. She will walk a mile to tell you a story that's 10 feet. You know what I mean? And so when she goes to AI to ask it to do something, it's like a 2-minute soliloquy. And I'm like, you could probably just give it bullet points. It's my AI. Let me talk to you. But somehow I'm like, if you didn't say that, it understands you. And then it starts spitting out exactly what she asked for. And I'm like, how does it? I didn't even understand it. She lost me 1 minute in. I glazed over. I tried to stay present. I lost myself. I went in my head somewhere. I couldn't get out.
Just ask AI, man.
Clearly, yeah. What does my wife say?
Right. Just put your AI next to her AI and be like, hey, what is she trying to say?
Yeah.
Just, can you translate this for me?
She's saying make more money. That's what she's saying. Bring mama more money today. Anyway, all right. What you got there?
I was just reading Little Doggy's comment saying, haven't been a graphic artist for years. Maybe it's my visualization, but also Patrick told me to ask it how to word things to get the result I want.
Yeah, no,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Well, that's in the particular case you're talking about. We were talking about getting something together, and I said, so use the phrase curate a group of, or curate was the word, and you were like, I would never use that word. I get it, but it's
I don't even know what curate means. I was like, create me a list of
symbol, curate, however you want to say it.
I need them to introduce the dumb white guy, language aspect.
Can you translate my redneckism?
Right. There you go.
Yeah, no, it's just a Michigan thing, probably. It's probably what it is. It's a Michigan thing, man.
Oh, here comes Tactical.
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
I was wondering where he was today. I thought I was going to escape with some skin.
He said, I understand Rich was late. See what happens without the wheel, no integrity.
Yeah. Oh, well. No pain either. So.
He's staying late to make up for this, okay? He's staying late and doing work, so we're going to let him do that.
He just wants to crack me with another kendo stick.
So I've got showings I got to do today, but so we're going to have to wrap up. But I do want to take a minute and thank the folks that came in. I want to thank Aaron Bradshaw with Crissy's Pub Style. They are amazing. I want to thank Bree. Tell me your name again. Kaylin. Kaylin? Mm-hmm. C-A-E-L-A-N. Okay. C-A-E-L-A-N.
There you go.
Man, your mom was on something, man. That makes sense. That's perfectly sensible. No,
right.
No,
that one works.
That makes sense. No, that's exactly right.
I'm going to ask ChatGPT to name my next kid.
But thank you to Bree and Caitlin for coming in. They're with the band Foreshadow, and they're going to be playing tonight live in Benton while Aaron and Crissy's are serving up the best burgers in Arkansas. So why don't you get down to Benton, check them out. They're right by the square there, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you all for coming out today and hanging with us. Next time you come, we'll have you do a performance. All right.
I think we need some burgers made for us too, or something, man.
Yeah,
we can arrange something.
We'll work it out at some point. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Listen, have a great weekend.
Later, y'all.